An alleged victim of child sex abuse at the hands of a Buffalo priest coming exclusively to the 7 Eyewitness News I-Team as he fights for justice. His name is David Husted, and he is the only alleged victim to actually go ahead and sue the Buffalo Diocese. 7 Eyewitness News Chief Investigator Charlie Specht brings us Husted's story and the secret settlement the diocese never revealed to parishioners.
He was thought of as a god. He was thought of as, do no wrong. Such a wonderful person.
David Husted was 14 when he first met Father James Spielman, a charismatic priest who taught at Archbishop Walsh High School in Olean.
We had Spielman at our dinner table in our home. We had him at our family functions. He was so good at what he did in grooming and how and knew when and the people.
It was the early 1980s, and after gaining the family's trust, Spielman would take David to this cabin in Scio, a retreat center for kids that he called The Hill.
And that's how it always started. Because if we were working outside or doing something, it was always, well, let's get a shower. Let's get a shower. To this day, I can't walk into a walk-in shower with a glass door on it.
Husted says the priest would encourage him to dry off in front of a large fireplace in the main room.
He would lay down on the carpet and have me dry him off. And then sexual acts would start from there.
On Husted's 16th birthday, Father Spielman took the boy to dinner at the Glen Iris Inn in Letchworth State Park. Later on that night, back at the Hill, Husted says the priest sodomized him.
Let's celebrate your birthday, but I'm also going to rape you when we're done.
He said it even happened in this hallway during a high school dance and in a classroom when a nun walked in.
She dropped her head, turned around, and walked out the door. That was it. There was no words, no comments, nothing, ever.
What makes Husted's story different is a fateful trip to Hawaii, where Husted says Father Spielman woke him from his sleep.
He took me right into the bathroom and forced me to give him oral copulation.
Now, a few years ago, the state of Hawaii reopened its statute of limitations on child sex crimes, allowing Husted to file a lawsuit. In 2016, the Diocese of Buffalo paid Husted a $1.5 million settlement for Spielman's abuse. It's a figure the diocese never revealed to parishioners. The diocese says the bulk of the settlement was paid by its third-party insurance carrier, though officials would not give any specifics. Husted kept the pain inside for so many years, only recently getting the strength to tell his family.
Today, I still don't know what's stronger and what's more powerful, the denial or the shame.
After Olean, Spielman was shuffled to other parishes in the southern tier, including Saints Peter and Paul in Jamestown. It's unclear how many other boys he may have abused.
I could tell you I know of 4 other boys that he abused. I know them personally.
Husted says his lawsuit unearthed records that show the diocese removed Spielman from Saints Peter and Paul in Jamestown in 1989, sent him to Canada for 6 months of treatment, only to return him to parish work, in that exact same parish in Jamestown.
The bishop putting him right back in his position is why everybody in this country is so pissed off.
Each piece of information Husted uncovers brings him one step closer to soothing a pain that has never gone away.
The effects of this touch me, my family, my friends, colleagues, everybody. The tentacles of that pedophile have touched every part of my life, my being.
Now, Father Spielman is in his 70s now, out of ministry, but still living here in Western New York. Through an attorney, he declined to speak with us for this story. Meanwhile, the list of accused priests in Buffalo is growing. That number of priests who have been accused of sexual misconduct in the Diocese of Buffalo now at 63. For the I-Team, Charlie Specht, 7 Eyewitness News.